Hello, this is Pastor Richardson with the Bible Heritage Pentecostal Holiness Church in Waycross, Georgia. I'm also your Sunshine Network Ministries Missions Director. It's been a few months since we made an initial challenge to every church to take up a monthly offering and send it into missions. I would like to reiterate that challenge, as I see some churches haven't yet started doing that. And I want to challenge you to be a missions giving church. Post-COVID, we went down to about 20 people. And through the grace of God, we are back up around 38 people. But some of our folks had been giving to missions for a number of years, and others had never even heard about giving to missions. And so what we did was, I just made the challenge. I don't beg people for money. I just make the need known. And as you'll see behind me, I created a wall of missions so that when people come in the front door, they can automatically know that we are a missions-minded and missions-giving church. Now, with 38 people, we don't give $100,000 a year to missions. I wish that would be my desire. But we did start off with, our offering was around $200 a month with 20 some odd people. And so I divided it up. I found our own missionaries like Lulu Salazar and Brother and Sister Hodges, and we started off with $25 a month to those. And then I knew of other missionaries from prior churches that we pastored, like Bill Swartz and Deborah Crook and the Sneeds and the Dunnings, and so different people had a burden to give a little more. And so like right now we're giving $110 a month to the Sneeds and $120 a month to the Dunnings, and then East Africa Bible College $10, East Africa Girls Ministry $50 a month. And then I was introduced to Joshua and Bethany Bridges, and so we added them at $25 a month. And then Marty Bellman is one of our own missionaries here in Sunshine Network, so we gave her $25. Deborah Crook $25 a month, and then the Swartzes get $100 a month. Some of the people have a special burden for Belgium. And then we started off with Lulu at about $15 a month, but praise the Lord, because different people have caught the vision. Now we're able to give her $50 a month. And then we met John and Erica Campbell, and we started off with $10 a month. And I just asked my church treasurer last month, I said, how are we doing with our missions giving? Do we have wiggle room in there? And she said, yeah, we actually have about $20 a month wiggle room, more coming in than is going out. And I said, well, all right, well, I want us to increase the Campbells to $25 a month from $10 a month. Now, we've got 2 kids from People to People that we support at $25 a month. And so you see, just a small church can do what we're doing. Now, please understand my heart. I'm not bragging a bit. I'm just letting you know that every church can do something. And so if your church is running 20 people or 50 people or 100 people, you at least can do what Bible Heritage is doing in Waycross, Georgia. We're not a rich congregation. We don't take in gobs of money. We're just average folks. Most of our people are retired. And so we take in a limited amount of money. Some churches, they choose instead of taking up an offering, to budget 10% of what comes in. They give to missions, and they're able to do that because they take in a larger amount of money. Some churches do a combination of the two. They take up an offering and they give 10% of their budget. You could start at 1% of your budget and talk to your board and say, could we give 1% of our budget? So if you took in $1,000 a month, that's $10, and so you could squeeze that $10 and give it to missions, and choose one of our missionaries. Preferably start off with our Sunshine Network Ministries missionaries like Lulu and Sister Marty and David and Celia Hodges. Right now, the Hodges need the most support, so the more that we could give to them to start with, that would be my first choice, to say give to them first, because they have a large family and the work that God is using them to do. But will you pray about obeying the call of God in your life by giving to missions? Jesus said, go into all the world and preach the gospel, not just your little neck of the woods, but get your people to do what Jesus said, to go into all the world. And you can do something similar to what we're doing. You don't have to have a wall. If you ever would like to have a wall and have pictures of the missionaries and where they're serving and so forth, call me. I'll be glad to. Email me, text me, whatever. I'll be glad to help send those things to you to make sure that help you out with what you want. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your day and be blessed, but please take this appeal seriously. Let every church do something for missions. God bless you.